Alright, Mike, I wanted to make a video for you of this F350. It sounds like you guys are pretty close to pulling the trigger on there, so I figured I would maybe make a video and show it off a little bit so you can kind of see how nice it is. All around this thing there ain't a scratch on it, so whoever had it took very good care of it. Tires are in good shape. It is a diesel F350. It's a 6.7 power stroke. It is a long bed. Obviously it's not a dually, which I've always been a big fan of the long beds, not the dualies. Still pulls quite a bit. Doesn't have a fifth wheel hitch in there. Looks like it's got a rhino lining sprayed bed. And then you can see the it's got a couple pins where they might have had an above rail fifth wheel hitch in it. I think the guy that traded it in had a fifth wheel. I just think he kept the hitch, which I don't know why. Most times people give us the hitch as well because they don't need it anymore. But anyways, back to the truck. And I don't know a lot about trucks, man. I sell RVs, so all I'm really doing is just want to show you this thing. It's definitely a pretty truck, man. I wouldn't mind having it myself, but my wife likes shoes way too much. It's a 4-door, lots of space in back. It's all leather seating. Keyless entry. And I believe the seats are heated seats. I mean, there's so many buttons in here I couldn't begin to explain what they all do. It has like an infotainment center, Bluetooth probably, lots of storage. That's what they train us to say when we sell RVs. Look at all the storage above there. Couple spots, I think, probably to put some shades. And then that's the little speaker, so you can talk on the phone. Let's fire it up for you. There's the keys. So when you put the key in too, the driver's seat adjusts to whatever setting you have. When you take the keys out, it goes back a little bit to let you get out of the truck a little bit easier. Fires right up, nice and quiet. I'm sure that gauge tells you many useful things. You can see the odometer there is 7,313 miles. Obviously, if we deliver it to you, it will have a little more than that. And that's a look at the infotainment center. Looks like you can add phone. Let's see. Play around with this a little bit. Camera settings. Maybe it's got a, and so it's got a rear view camera. I don't know, there's just all kinds of stuff in there. And I'm not going to pretend that I know what all of it means. Obviously this truck has a tow package, so you have all your different gear settings there when you're towing. This is, I guess, your built-in brake controller. It's just a nice truck, man, and I think it's a good opportunity for you. I mean, it'll give you, I guess you guys don't want the RV at all anymore, so it'll kind of give you, we kind of give you the option to trade in the RV and get a truck, whereas another Ford dealership or something like that, if you wanted a truck, they wouldn't take your RV in on trade. But I can promise you, we'd much rather have your RV to sell that than have this truck sitting here. So I just don't want it to be gone. We don't typically hold on to trucks a whole lot, just because we don't want to be known as a truck dealer. You know, oh, if you need a truck, go to Lazy Days. So typically when we get them in, if we don't sell them in a couple days, we will work with a couple other used car places and see what they'll give us for it and get rid of them. That's the only other truck we got right there. It's a 2015 F350 Platinum Edition. That's a dually, and that thing's listed at like 70 grand. But I just wanted you to check this thing out, man. I gave it a good look over just because I want to make sure it didn't have any scratches or anything like that, and it doesn't, man. This thing looks probably just as good as it did when it was purchased brand new. So hope this video helps you out a little bit, and if you want to give me a shout, get a deposit on this thing, and then work out the logistics of getting it up to you, which we can do. Talk to you later.